We're just stopped here on the Macquarie Pass, God knows why. The sun's out. We're not too far away from the Rainbow Falls car park. They must be fixing the road down here. We are wasting time. Come on, chaps. Places to go. Waterfalls to see.
Yeah, what can I ask him?
There's been no cars.
No cars have come up.
Yeah, no cars have come up. Here we go. Here we go. One car. Is that all we waited for? This.
Oh no, they're all coming.
Yeah, coming now.
Okay.
They must be working on the road down there.
Yeah.
If anyone's thinking of coming to Rainbow Falls on the Macquarie Pass, down this way is towards Albion Park. Up the other way is Robertson. Up that way. There are no signs. There used to be signs into this little car park, so you can miss it really quickly. So as you're coming down the hill, I gather they've put these Bunnings umbrellas here for a reason, to let you know that there is a car park, because all this guardrail is all brand new. There used to be a little sign here saying for Rainbow Falls, but it's not here now, so we had to take a quick little detour. Is there a tripod up here? I didn't even notice that before. Just park my vehicle here. Macquarie. The umbrella's blowing off. That's not very safe. Could go on the road. Do not leave valuables in car. Surveillance cameras may be used in this car park. Tripod. I better check to see if the car is closed then. It is, but I have money in here. So I best take this money, just in case. Both umbrellas have blown off. Let's see what this is all about. I don't even know if this is the car park. It looks very similar to what I saw online. Why there's no sign saying Rainbow Falls, I have no idea. What do we got here? We've got a bylock, a pin tumbler, and a bylock. They don't want you coming in. Landslide hazard area, rocks may fall, trees may fall. Yet there's still no signs for Rainbow Falls. Let's catch up with Bill. We've got the frogs croaking over here. Honey, you might want to come a little bit closer here and grab a picture, because you can. Yeah, come up here where I am. What's this all about? Man, this is a scene straight out of Planet of the Apes. Look at it. It looks eerie. Like it's not clean water, it's all dirty water, and it just looks like an alligator's ready to jump up out. Plenty of frogs. Oh, did they say leeches on this? Such a wide open track though. Can you hear waterfall? I don't think that's the one we... I think it's a different one to the one that we're meant to get to. Are you finding it rather chilly down here? I'm shaking. Yeah. You know those umbrellas that were on the guardrails there to probably notify you to come into the car park? They blew off. Off the guardrail. Yeah, when I was filming. And what was with the tripod? Oh, you put it up like that? Oh, geez, I was wondering what was going on. I saw no tripod before, and then all of a sudden the tripod's standing. Tricky dicky. Tricky dicky, Bill. I think that's what it was called, Bill. Clover Hill Car Park, because there is a sign here that says all tracks leading off Clover Hill Road are closed. These tracks are steep and eroded with unstable surfaces, cliffs and drop-offs. There is a high risk of injury from falls, from heights and landslips. You are not permitted to use any of the tracks. So there might be other tracks that we don't know of. At least the water is flowing. Just think, all those rocks, all those boulders that are in this creek, where have they come from? Think of the mountain they've rolled down to get to here. It's probably up there.
Where?
I don't know. They just don't sit there. They've come from somewhere. Look, this one's on its side. That's rolled down from a long way and it's ended up there.
Yeah, but where?
I don't know. I've got no idea. This landscape, a million years ago, would have looked very different to what it is now.
Like the dinosaurs, like...
Yeah, maybe the dinosaurs did that.
We just saw one of those ones that's the size of an elephant, say, coming, like the ones that eat, what are they called? Triceratops or something?
Yeah.
Coming towards us now, like it's in this jungle, it's like so...
I know, this looks very prehistoric, doesn't it? We've got a bridge here.
I need a weapon.
We've got a bridge that'll look down into the creek. Now we'll know if we're on the right walk if we see a meadow off to the right. Look how nice that looks down through there. Very dark. What's this like? I reckon I could walk through there. Can you tighten the butt cap on this, honey?
Yeah, this is a movie set.
I know it is. Can you tighten the butt cap on that? Just up here. Tighten it up.
It's tight.
Is it tight?
It's tight.
Let me see.
It's tight.
No, definitely not tight. Can you tighten that butt cap?
That end
Yep.
one.
Do you want to tighten?
Oh, okay.
That's
Right.
better. That's better. That's better. Okay, we've got an inscription down here. See, that's the reason why you wear thongs. You come down. What does it say here? Ready? I'll read it out to you. Wind stripped as if to say, or greet us. A chill in the air even for summer. Senses awaken, thoughts a life. A life. Time spent actually alive here and whatever that word is, aspire. A little bit too deep for my liking, but JR's been down in through here. I'm going to come out the other side, Bill. You see me? Tell you what, this water's pretty chilly. What was that? I'm giving you the chills. Look how beautiful that creek looks down there. Let's double pump it up to 25,000. The chopper's coming for us. Let's continue on our way. Nice wide track, isn't it? Tarzan vine. We've had a tree that has fallen directly across the track here. National parks have been down here with their chainsaws, lopping it all up. Look at that timber. That's good timber. That's fresh too. Look, this cut is not all that long ago. You see how it's fallen? Completely with the tree roots. Yeah, just here. Yeah, of course, the water running down. Look at that, just here. Just fell across the trail here. You still look at that tree there, that's been all covered with vines. You get a lot of that up at Mount Wilson, where dead trees are overrun with a lot of vines. Just the walk into these falls is beautiful. Yeah, I know, look at this trunk on that. That is huge. There's another creek running down through there. No wonder all these trees fall. Look at the size of that bugger. We've got some stories to tell. That'll probably fall one day as well. I didn't realise how far down the Macquarie Pass this was. I thought it was close to Robinson, but it seems to me that it's closer to Albion Park, South Coast. So we'll be heading back up into Robinson to eat after this explore, and then back into Mossvale. Eagle Eye Bell has noticed a branch that's broken off just there, and as it's fallen down, it's caught the fork into the other one, and it's just hanging precariously. You see now, there's one on this side, and there's one going down that way. As soon as that one goes, it's going to fall on someone's head. You can see where it's snapped off just above it. There's a lot of dead trees around here. It looks like the water gets to them more than other places that we've visited. It's a very rainforesty area around here. If anyone's thinking about doing this, it is such an easy walk. Only problem is it's not signposted to turn left into the car park. It comes up on you quick, so just be mindful. Look for the brand new guardrails. Got a couple of, or 3 drain pipes down here. Ooh. Let's see if there's anything in them that shouldn't be. Look how wild it looks up through there. This one's got the most amount of water. I can't hook my leg over. It's pinching on my sciatic nerve. some people would be asking, why did I do that? Because I can. Can I just grab that camera off of me? Just another little attraction on this trail up to the falls. There's so many different creeks that just weave in and around the trail. It's probably the same creek, but we're coming up on it on the left sometimes and the right. Look how beautiful those two little spouts are down there. What a spot for a picnic area. So we've got another little walk through under here, which I'm going to try to attempt. See what it's all about. Sweep it, just in case there's no bodies in here. I think we'll walk through one and come back through the other. Oh, these are nice big ones. There's not much bending required in these. You've got that blue gravel below you, so it's nice and grippy. That little thing here.
Yeah, I just
It's beautiful. Got a little bit of a waterfall there. No graffiti at all in here. Bit of the Rio starting to expose. Not one graffiti at all. So this is what you have to do when you cross that last little bridge with that beautiful rock in the middle of the pond with the ferns growing off it. You'll come up this hill, and this is where you might get confused whether or not to stay on the track or turn left. That one single tree up there, you do not continue along that track. Listen to that beautiful birdie. What do they call this? Like a meadow? Oh, someone's property. You got barbed wire here. Someone was farming this once upon a time, maybe. It's old wire. There's barbed wire here. This was used for something back in the day, I don't know what. And you've got two trees planted on purpose, one there and one on this side. So again, once you get to this spot, turn left at the white posts. And from here, it's a short stroll down to the falls. It's not too far from here, although it looks like it's uphill for the time being. Again, we were wondering, what is it? What is it? Wallaby. Yeah, bullshit. She reckons it's a wallaby. How can it be just staying there? Oh, it's getting the sun. There it is, look at it. It's a swamp wallaby. How are you, mate? I think he's getting the sun. Oh, he's got ticks around his eyes.
And one of his eyes is seized.
Come down this way. Yeah, come down this way. You'll get a better picture of him here. There might be. I don't know.
You can see his eyes white.
Get a picture from here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the right eye looks like it's closed up.
That's eye.
Yeah.
He's probably got the infection.
Yeah, going through all this
Yeah.
foliage here. I'm not surprised.
No, he's not too well, that boy. Actually,
But he's getting some sun.
could be a girl because it's pouchy.
You reckon there's something in the pouch? Friendly. Yeah, little fella. How are you? Don't worry. That's all right. I'm not coming closer. There you go. All right, I'll let you come back down and get the sun. Yeah, I think he was just getting the sun. He looked all right. Both the eyes opened up. He was closing the eyes because of the sun. You can see all the way down the south coast here, down to Albion Park and the water. Another one of these palms. What do you call those big, tall, skinny? Just a palm? Is there a particular word for them? It's a variety of palm, is it? Let me zoom in, see how close I can get to Albion Park. I think Albion Park's a stop over for a lot of people on the way down the south coast for the McDonald's. I do recall stopping there with Mavericks when we did Minamurra. A derelict mansion. I did go to a hotel down there with Jules back in 2023, I think it was. We had some lunch down there right at the base of the Macquarie Pass. We've got some sort of lyrebird or something up there mating or doing its calling for the female. You can hear it go. Sounds like one of those toy machine guns. I was telling Bill, this area here is like, I don't know if anyone's seen the movie Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan from the 80s with Christopher Lambert. And you hear those monkeys in the bush, in the forest. It sounds very much like that. Looks like they've quietened down now. Look how beautiful it looks through here. We've seen so much beauty on the way down to these falls. We're not even at the falls yet.
Sorry.
That's okay. No problemo. Yeah, well, there's a bit of a scramble down now. Apparently you've got to grab onto tree roots. It's only about 30 metres, I think, down to the pool and the falls. Once we get to the end of this track, we've got the Valley of the Ferns, babe. And the mountains. Look at the cliff tops up there. How lucky have we been with weather? Incredible. Do you think it's still raining and misty up at Robertson? It'll blow it away. That's an open field here as well, look, just with ferns. You wonder what was here. You wonder why all this crap up here, all these trees don't grow all the way down to this trail. Is it too wet or something here? It's like it was cleared at some point for something. It's been cut back to there. Yeah, you could very well be. Back in the day, this may have been farmland. Because at that other place there where we had the fork in the road where we had to turn left, that looked like it was grazing land as well. That's real Tarzan territory up there, with all the vines hanging down. I wonder if you were allowed to bring your car in and camp here once upon a time. This looks like a little bit of a campground. So what do we do from here? Can you see any track anywhere, or does it just go up into the bush? You reckon the falls are up that way? Here we go, yeah, off to the right here. Is that the track? Yeah, there's the track. We're just seeing if there's any, been any remnants of...
If you drove your four-wheel drive here,
Yeah.
you just can't stay the night.
That's exactly why I turned the...
No one would know you're here.
That's exactly what I said. At some point in time, this may have been a campsite. There's one, like a little piece of wood there, but there's been no fires. You got a track through here. You reckon it's that track or this track? Yeah, I think it's that way because I can hear falls down there. It's rocketing. If it wasn't for the sound coming from this direction, we probably would have headed in straight through there. But we can hear something down here. Anyway, we'll go look what's down here first. There's only a couple of ways to go once you get to this little place. There's no way down that way. It's either through there or down through here. I think this is the little scramble they talk about, where it's slippery. Oh yeah, very slippery. Muddy and slippery. Yeah, I've got to be careful. See the tree roots, what they're talking about? Yeah, that's what they talk about on the ride up. Very slippery. Yeah, no, but what I was saying before, if you couldn't hear them, you'd be a little bit confused which way to go. Those that never done it before. What a beautifully maintained track all the way down. 3 kilometres in, 3 kilometres out, they reckon. I better turn the camera off here because it looks like it gets very slippery. Just give you the aspect of what it looks like down through here. There was one slippery hill that you have to be careful of. We walked down the right hand side. You can see the white water down there. Looks like the falls are up here though. No signs at all, not even in the car park, mentioning Rainbow Falls. Yeah. Watch here, yeah? I nearly fell, maybe down here as well. Go to the side there. That's the problem when you film. You're not looking down, you're looking ahead. Normally I'm looking down, but I'm looking ahead of me. We've got some leaf litter under us now, so we're okay. They are roaring. So 4 weeks ago, on this particular day, we did 40-foot falls, and they were absolutely pumping as well. These seem to be louder. Finally, we've got a sign. Clover Hill Road. This is pretty much the same sign as we've seen back up there. You've got two stormwater pipes, one on either side. This looks very different to the pictures that I've seen though. Does this look like the pictures we've seen? Huh? Looks very different to the pictures I've seen. Oh, for canyoning.
Yeah.
So they canyon through down through.
Yeah, they canyon through.
Yeah, I think we'll go on the other side, have a look. Yeah, I know. You can come in on from either end. I'm going to cross the creek there, just wait here. See if I can get another view of it. So it looks like you continue up through here. And you can cross, the track heads this way. Maybe it's up there. Bill, come up. There seems to be something up here as well. You think the track crosses up through there? That's what I'm thinking. There's something up there. Come up! See if I can get her across here without getting her feet too wet. And heading along up there. We managed to get across safely, and as we were heading up here, seems to be some signs of an old campfire. And I told Belle to wait here and I headed straight up there. I then managed to do a loop and find the track. The track is just to the right of this. So up here and over these things leads you to some falls. I don't know if this is Rainbow Falls or if we're attacking it the right way, but see in the distance there, there's something there. I came from down there, so you might be able to get on top of the falls. Can you get up closer? Seems to walk all the way along the creek. You could probably do it on the other side, yeah? Yeah, we were down there. I don't think you can get up through there. Maybe we have to take the high road to get to them. Let me go first. I'll see if there's a way in.
There's the pond.
That's what, sorry?
There's the swimming hole there. You can swim in that.
Yeah, but we've got to try to get up a little bit further. There is a track, yeah, I think there's a track that maybe leads on top.
How far up?
Okay, I think we have to cross here, Belle. I think we have to cross the creek here somewhere. Yeah, hang on there. I'll go get you across. Wait, 1 sec. You what? No, hang on. Let me just go in and see how deep it is.
I wouldn't be able to jump to it.
Yeah, and that's right. You don't reckon?
No, I'll have to go there. I could do that one.
Okay, go a little bit closer and I'll get across here and I'll meet you down there. Yeah, once we're on the other side, we might be able to get to it. These rocks in the water are very slippery. Hang on, wait till I come in. There seems to be enough dry rocks here where I can get you across. Yeah. Just don't push off too hard. I don't know how slippery it is. Which one are you going to go to? I would you go to this one here. That one there first. All right, you want this one here? Yeah. Here you go. All right, wait there. Now I don't know how slippery these rocks are. Wait.
It's okay. It's
Okay.
Yep.
All right, wait there.
Good.
Yeah, you've got to go to the right here. Oh, to the left, sorry. Hang on, this one's slippery for me. All right. Yeah, I'm okay.
Good.
You okay?
Yep.
You're right over?
Yep.
Okay. So I think if we walk up through here, we can cross over. I think we can get up close to them. That may have not been the conventional way that other people go, but we made it. Looks like we can't make it this way either. These falls are proving to be difficult to get to. Look at the boulder! You've got to get up to where I am. These are different to the ones I've been to. Can you get up here? You've got to get a picture of that boulder. Can you just hold this first, hon, once you get up here?
Oh my God.
I know, just hold it onto me. I'm going to climb up on here first.
How come that's not documented? It's like, it should be called Boulder Falls or something.
Okay, good. Thank you. What is that all about? We've got to try to get to the other side. I think that's what they're talking about, the scramble down. And then you can walk around and to get up close to it. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to get up as close as we can to that. We're going to try to get to that point there. We're back on the other side again. Here's a better shot of the falls here. You're just going to have to take different tracks to get your way here, but there is a visible track, but the track's going all different ways here. So I gather people are taking images from everywhere. Like, look at these huge rocks that have fallen down in. And we're going to get to the spot I was pointing to when I was on the other side. Hopefully. See, another track goes up there. And this is it down here. Okay, so this is a scramble they talk of. It might be further around even. We'll come down here first. Yeah, come down here first. We'll take a few pictures, and then we'll try that top track. You all right to get down there? Just hang on to that tree root. What is that all about? You need a hand, hon? You okay? Oh, there they are, there. They're further up. There must be another track. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. It's very slippery here. and impressive falls. I'm going to head along up here to see if there is a track to get up to it. Don't come up the way I came up because it's really slippery, you'll hurt yourself. Okay, so there is steps going there, so there is a top track. I've got to try to get up here. So that first little section was for the boulder. And this little section is for the falls. I'm going to head up here, see if I can make it back to Bell. I don't think I can get any more front on than that. I'm sure there's a track that leads right to the top of the falls, but we shan't be doing that. Belsy! Look at that rock up there. What do you reckon? I think this might be a good place for the hats, shades and footwear. We got the Cobra hat today. The shades, well, they're the Sylvester Stallone Cobras. The G15 lenses. And the footwear, well, the footwear is the Rangs. I can't just take the one off. fucking amazing. Another rock up there. I reiterate, whoever is watching this video, do not do what I do. Even though I'm experienced, anyone can fuck up. We're going to make our way out. It is now 11:30. We have spent too much time here. Absolutely stunning. What do you think, Belzy? What would you rate that out of 10? Mate, for the location and how hard it is to get to. The track's easy enough down to where you take the right-hand turn, but getting up to the falls, you have to work your way through the bush. Well, let's make our way out without any mishaps. Getting up is a lot easier than getting down. Look at this rock. There's rocks everywhere that have fallen down the mountains. Okay, we've got an update. It looks like these ones here might be Rainbow Falls. The other ones above the rock on the pedestal there, they're Mulangong Falls. We ran into a solo female hiker and she told us what the name of those falls were. There's also another fall on top of those ones and she was continuing on, the lovely Emma. So if Emma ever watches this video, thanks for the intel. So we've done 2 falls in the one video, Rainbow and Mulangong. And there's the pool down there. I would say this is very popular for canyoning. Yeah, that's what I reckon. That's where we were before. Up there, we're going to have to cross the creek and make our way back home. Our final crossing before we head back up the track onto the trail there. So from the old campfire, you head up to the right to go to Mulangong Falls. If you want to do Rainbow, go straight past the old campfire, cross the creek and head up in through there. And you can get a good glimpse of Rainbow. I'm just going to drop into the water, get Belsy safely across, and we're done. 1 second. Don't you even think about jumping there.
I nearly did.
I know.
I nearly did.
You did, and then what happens if you slip?
I haven't got you.
Hang on.
You're right.
I'm right. Are you right?
Yep.
Stay there. Stay there. Let me get my grip. Let me get my grip. Oh,
I got you.
You got me?
I got you, babe.
Okay. On that one?
Yep.
On that one?
Yeah. Down here.
Down through these
Baby poo.
baby ones. Jeez, you're really pulling me along. Okay. We're done. We are done in this little section here. A couple of old pipes. Stormwater pipes, it looks like. So that's where the real action lies, up that way. There's a number of waterfalls up there, from what young Emma said. She's rather experienced in this neck of the woods. She was from the Shire, from Cronulla. Just exploring by herself. I made sure I got her name, because if I hear a Emma that's gone missing on the news, I'll know where she is. I'll know to report her missing to the authorities. I can understand why this is not signposted. It's not the most friendliest of walks, this bit here. I think we got one at the other side, didn't we? I think we did, yeah. So that, I think, is Rainbow Falls. I think. I'm not sure. Clover Hill Road. All tracks leading off Clover Hill Road are closed. Abseiling canyoning is not permitted without a National Parks and Wildlife Service consent. Installation of bolts and anchors is not permitted. Well, we've got anchors and bolts on either side. Bolts and anchors are not maintained by the National Parks and Wildlife Service. Let's go. It's time for lunch. I think there'll be one little send-off once we get back to the car park. It's only a 5-minute walk down where you see these two posts and what we thought is the camping area. So once you get to this point at the end of the trail, it's not a long way down, but you do have an abundance of waterfalls. There are tracks leading up on top of Mulangong Falls if you want to do that as well. We have lost the sun. It was predicted to rain around about midday, and it looks like it's coming over from the south. We're now heading back into Robinson. We still may go back down to Belmore Falls after we have lunch and film the lookouts, see if we've got any clear skies. But the pace will be on now just to get back to the car before we see any droplets. I'm rather wet anyway. Getting up beside the falls there splashed me pretty good. So my back is wet. Belle did awesome today for a girl that only took up bushwalking at the start of this year, and let me tell you, she was very, very green when we did that Cave Creek walk at Hilltop, or yeah, I think it was Hilltop, but all the explores that she's been on now. I can see it's spitting. She's going to have sore legs tonight. A bath for you, my dear, tonight, I think. Followed by some deep heat. Our friend the wallaby is still here. Maybe a little sick. Is this where we saw her before? Yeah, it was down a little bit further, was it? He's just in here. Trying to eat. I think he is sick. I can hear another one down here hopping. Might be a bird or a lyrebird. It's a lyrebird. Geez, that took off quick. All right, mate. See ya. Hope you get better. Hope you get better. And that's a wrap. We have reached the car park. Probably about a 25-minute walk from what we thought was the campgrounds. Here's Em's car. She got freaked out with the umbrellas and the tripod here. That's the first thing she asked me when we caught ourselves at the waterfall there, the Mulangong waterfall. So thanks for joining us. That was awesome. Better than we expected. We only thought we were going to do one waterfall. We ended up doing two. So until we see you again on the next adventure or explore from the Icon and myself, adios.